Hello friends. My name is Hari Krishna. I am your science teacher. Today we are going to discuss about chemistry chapter 1 of 10th class. The name of the chapter is chemical reactions and equations. In this particular chapter we are going to discuss about a subtopic called combination reactions. Let's see that. A combination reaction are the reactions in which two or more elements or compounds combine to form a single compound. So, suppose when you add A and B chemicals, we got one chemical C. That is said to be, such type of reactions are said to be combination reactions. Generally, these are exothermic reactions. Okay. When a combination reaction happens, always a new substance will be formed. That is what is called a synthesis reaction. Let's see the example. When H2 combines with O2, we got H2O. So in fact, it is two molecules of H2 combines with one molecule of O2, we get 2H2O. So hydrogen and oxygen combines and forms H2O molecule. So two elements are combined to form a one compound. That is called combination reactions. Okay, generally these are exothermic. Sometimes maybe endothermic, but generally exothermic, because that means it releases heat. Okay, and in this case, if we see the products, reactants are in gaseous state, they are different substance, and the product is your water, which is liquid state. It is a new type of chemical is prepared, so it is called synthesis reaction. We are synthesizing new chemical. That is what is called synthesis reaction. So let's say, for example, other example as calcium oxide. Calcium oxide a combination with carbon dioxide, we got the calcium carbonate. Just combine this oxygen with with this oxygens. Ca, one calcium, one carbon, but three oxygens. All are combined here. Similarly, calcium oxide with water. What we get means calcium with oxygen, hydrogen, water breaks as H and OH, H plus and OH minus here. So this is calcium, oxygen is minus 2, calcium is plus 2. This plus combines with this minus and forms OH minus. Here also we have OH minus. Calcium is plus 2. So this calcium plus 2 combines with two OH minus groups and forms a calcium with two OH groups together. And releases heat also. So it is exothermic reaction. So this is a story of combination reactions, definition and examples. Let's solve some questions based on your NCERT and exemplar questions. Yeah, whenever you see the questions, you will be seeing the heading as NCERT questions or exemplar questions. Okay, let's see that. A solution of a substance X is used for whitewashing. So name the substance X, write its formula, write the reaction of the substance X, named in 1 above with water. So before proceeding into this question, you must know what is whitewash, what is the substance used. Suppose when they are constructing the house, after constructing the walls, the wall will be coated with whitewash. Whitewash. In our common language, we say that sunnam. Whitewash they will use. Okay. So to apply the whitewash, they will take a solid substance called calcium oxide and they will add water to that. It forms calcium hydroxide. This calcium oxide is a solid substance. Water is a liquid state. When they both combines and forms calcium hydroxide, which is aqueous state, because water is there, so it is aqueous state. So calcium is plus 2, oxygen is minus 2. Water breaks into H plus and OH minus. So these two will combine and forms OH minus. Now two OH minus groups are there with one calcium. So both combine, all three combines and forms calcium hydroxide like this. This calcium, aqueous calcium hydroxide, he will take in a bucket and he will take a brush and it will be applied on the walls. Okay. This calcium hydroxide which applied on the walls on exposed to the CO2 present in air, particularly CO2 present in air, what it forms means calcium with the two OH groups are there like this, with one CO2. These two combines as they breaks out as H2O. Water will be going out and remaining calcium, one carbon, one calcium, one carbon. But oxygens are 3. So it is CaCO3. When this lake lime is CaOH twice is applied on the walls, this wall is exposed to the air which contains CO2. Both are combined together, we get water and calcium carbonate. So on the wall, after whitewash, we have the chemical called calcium carbonate. So starting of the process, we use solid calcium oxide. It's a substance that is used for whitewash. This chemical is added to the water, we get calcium hydroxide. This aqueous calcium hydroxide is coated on the walls. After 1 or 2 hours or 3 to 4 hours, this calcium hydroxide, which is exposed to the air which contains CO2, forms calcium carbonate. So on the walls we have calcium carbonate. So this is how the process will be there on walls. Okay. Now let's see the question. A solution of a substance X is used in whitewashing. We are applying the calcium hydroxide on the walls. But the question is, a solution of a substance X. It is a solution I am going to apply on the walls. But he is asking this solution came from which substance? Calcium oxide. So this X substance is a substance. It is a solution of the substance. This X is said to be calcium oxide. It is a substance of a solution calcium hydroxide which is used for whitewash. So you have to understand the X is not calcium hydroxide. X is calcium oxide. The reason is he's not asking what is that X that is coated on whitewash. What is that X? That is a solution of a substance X. So a solution of a substance X that is coated on whitewash is calcium oxide. So the formula is CaO, name is calcium, oxygen means oxide, calcium oxide. And he is asking to write the equation. That is answer for first question. Second question is write the reaction of the substance X named in the question 1 above with water. That means calcium oxide with water. What is the product he is asking? So it breaks as calcium plus 2, oxygen minus 2. Water breaks as H plus and OH minus. This minus combines with this plus. It is minus 2, it is plus 1. O and H. Minus 2 plus 1 means minus 1. So, and we have other OH minus. This is OH minus 1. 2 OH minus is there with 1 calcium. So, 1 calcium with 2 OH groups are there. So, you can follow crisscross method also for this. Okay, 2 1, this 2 1, this 1 1 valencies. The formula is CaOH twice. So it is called a slaked lime. It is not slated lime, slaked lime. It is called a slaked lime. Now that we must know the difference between slaked lime, lime water, quick lime like this. Now let's see this. Solid CaO is said to be quick lime. Very simple. Quick lime means a solid calcium hydroxide, a solid substance. When you add to the water, we have calcium oxide with water. Calcium oxide with water, we get calcium hydroxide. So we have a calcium hydroxide which is an aqueous state. It is called lime water. It is called lime water. Means it, in fact, it is a saturated solution of calcium hydroxide. So along with the calcium hydroxide, water is there in a saturated state. That is called lime water. Heat this, water goes off, calcium hydroxide is left. That is a solid substance. That is a slaked lime. In fact, sometimes if you take calcium hydroxide, if you add less amount of water also, still it is called slaked lime only. So until the calcium hydroxide and water, if you mix, if it becomes saturated solution, then it is called lime water. If less amount of water, more amount of calcium hydroxide is there, means still it is called slaked lime only. So that is a difference between quick lime, lime water and slaked lime. chemical point of view, chemical formulas point of view, quicklime formula is calcium oxide, lime water formula calcium hydroxide, slake lime formula also calcium hydroxide only. The difference is aqueous calcium hydroxide saturated one is said to be lime water, solid calcium hydroxide is said to be slake lime. That's a major difference. All these are white in color. Remember, all these are white in color because calcium is there, so it is white in color. I hope it's clear to you. Let's go to next question. A substance X, which is an oxide of group 2 element and is used intensively in the cement industry, and element present in bones, on treatment with water. Up to here it is there. Let's see. He is asking a substance X, which is an oxide of group 2, means oxygen is there with that. In that substance, oxide is there. With an element, that element is present in second group. Okay. This substance is used in cement industry. It is there in that element, whatever we are speaking, it is there in bones. Whenever they say bones, means no doubt it is a calcium element only. So that element is calcium. Calcium charge is +2, oxygen charge is -2. So it's valency 2, it's valency 2, crisscross CaO, Ca2, O2. Multiples are there, you can cancel. We got calcium. CaO is a formula of calcium oxide. So this is a substance X, calcium oxide. This calcium oxide on treatment with water, it forms a solution. Very simple. As we said previously, calcium Ca +2, oxygen -2. Water breaks as H plus and OH minus. So these two will combine, O and H. Here -2, here +1. Totally -1. -2 plus 1 becomes -1. No calcium +2, OH -2 OH groups are there. So 1 calcium, 2 OH groups are there. That is how the reaction happens. So calcium oxide is solid substance, water liquid state, it forms aqueous. This solution of calcium hydroxide turns red paper blue. The reason is very simple. When you dip litmus paper, it turns red to blue. The reason is it possesses OH group. OH minus ions are coming out, so it is a base. That is why it is turning red to blue. I hope it's clear. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following is a combination reactions? Very simple. As we said previously, combination means 2 or more chemicals combines and forms one chemical only. That means right side we should possess only one chemical, one type of chemical only. Now let's see. In these, how many types of chemicals are there? 2 are there, so it is not a combination. Here, how many types of chemicals are there? 1, so it is a combination. Very simple. Now next one. Here also we have one type of chemical. Number is not a matter. Types of chemicals you have to see. So one type of chemical only, so it is also combination. Can you see how many types of chemicals are there? 2 types of chemicals are there, so it is not a combination. So answer is 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Okay. What happens to remaining options? Very simple. In this case, one chemical is breaking into 2 different chemicals, so it is a decomposition reactions. Decomposition means breaking one substance into 2 or more substances. Whereas in case of last one, if you see this, before reaction iron and sulfate both are together, but after reaction the sulfate is there with the zinc, means zinc is replacing iron, so it is called displacement reaction. I hope it's clear to everybody about this question. Okay, thank you.